Nice to have Jessica back on the program. She is one of our favorites. And again, you heard her there. You catch the Panthers. And it's funny, at the Panther game the other day, it's intermission. And my son says to me, like I told her, my 11-year-old son, Jordan, we've been to 3 Panther games so far. And he's into the Panthers. And this is how you gain a generation of fans, when you can be good every year. Don't do the Stanley Cup every year. But if you're good, if you're not wretched, and they've been wretched, but now they're good. And this is how you get fans. This is how you get lifelong fans. And I'm hoping that my son is going to be one of those, just like I am. I mean, look, I loved hockey anyway, but I was 12 years old when the Panthers started. I was 15 when they were in the Stanley Cup final. I'm going to be hooked forever with that experience. I was a hockey fan anyway, but I'm sure there were kids in South Florida, we're a niche market, and after that season in 96, they're fans forever. So anyway, but during intermission, it's like, hey, so what goes on during intermission on TV? They just play a lot of commercials? and I pointed at where the TV studio where Jessica is during the intermissions. And you could see it's in one of the suites behind the chute one side. And I said, you see that bright light right there? That's where my friend Jessica is. And she's doing the intermission shows. Like, oh, okay. And now you know what time it is. Let's do some big deal or not a big deal. Come on. All right. Big deal or not a big deal. Here's what I got first up for you ass. Thursday night football. Titans at Packers. Now, you know how I feel about Thursday night football. This is a big deal because I don't go for the complaining about Thursday night football. If Titans and Packers was on Sunday at 1 o'clock, now this game's got some juice to it because the Titans are a team that the Dolphin fan, you're keeping an eye on. The Dolphins right now, second in the AFC at 7-3. Tennessee, they're a division leader. They're technically third in the AFC at 6-3. So we're rooting for the Packers tonight. But you know how I feel. If this game was at 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, you wouldn't be watching it. Would you rather not have a game tonight? Or would you rather have a game tonight that you wouldn't be watching anyway, hit it on Sunday afternoon? Give me the game tonight. So this is a game that at the very least has some meaning for the Dolphin fan. You want the Titans to lose. Titans and Packers tonight, that's a big deal. Also, how about the Cleveland Cavaliers? The Cavaliers have now lost 5 in a row. Remember, they were 8-1. They were the darlings of the NBA. Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley. So struggling right now. I still think that's a fun team, a very likable team, but they have lost 5 in a row. Is that a big deal? Yes, that's a big deal. Anytime you lose, it's early, so whatever. But anytime you lose 5 games in a row, and especially after getting off to such a hot start, it's a little bit of alarm. Like, all right, everybody take it easy on the Cavaliers. All right, come on. They had a really hot stretch to start the season. They've lost 5 in a row now. Everybody take it easy. That's a big deal. The Warriors, they dropped to 6-9 last night after losing on the road to Phoenix. They are now 0-8, winless on the road. I don't know. The Warriors after the game saying, against Draymond Green saying, we'll figure it out. I don't know. I don't hear any of that. I think this is a big deal. Yes, it's early in the season, but when you're 0-8 on the road, something's wrong. They're not 3-5 on the road, or even 2-6. They're 0-8. That's not exactly a small sample size anymore. Something's wrong if they can't win a road game. I do wonder, look, Curry had 51 last night. I do wonder, Curry and Thompson aren't going anywhere. Curry's never going anywhere. Draymond Green's a problem. We know that. We saw that. Punches out his teammates. Maybe his teammates are scared that they're going to get punched. Draymond Green's on the last year of a deal where they're definitely not going to keep him. I could see them trading Draymond Green. I could see the Heat being very interested. He's exactly the type of player they love and the type of player who would really, really help them right now. Excellent ball movement guy. Still good defender. Can rebound. I don't know how the Heat would get their hands on him, but I think the Heat would be very interested in Draymond Green. That's a big deal. And finally, got one more. You guys know, every Saturday, this weekend will be the 3rd episode. It's Still Real to Me. That's my wrestling show with my host, Joey Levine. It is available right here, ZASLOW Show 2.0 under the ZASLOW Show 2.0 umbrella. If you subscribe to the show, I hope you have. I love you long time. Then on Saturdays, It's Still Real to Me pops up there on your feed. Love it. It's a great show so far. And we'll obviously be talking about this. How about last night? All right, after AEW Dynamite went off the air, MJF has been the biggest heel in the wrestling business for a few years now. And this is after the show goes off the air. How about MJF getting real, breaking that kayfabe, getting real, and, cutting a little promo on CM Punk.
A lot of bullshit has gone on. A lot of bullshit. We all know it. We all know it. However, let me make something crystal clear. Me and you, we've been at odds once or twice. I'm not going to stand here and pretend that's not the case. But there's something I take issue with that I've been seeing lately. Everybody make some noise if you're a fan of professional wrestling. Now, you guys think you're wrestling fans. Imagine for 1 second, if you had the opportunity to bring your love of professional wrestling out to the world and create an alternative, would you do it? Yeah. This man right here busts his ass week in, week out to give not just you, but to give all the boys in the back an opportunity to show the world how much we love professional wrestling. This shit is not ballet. Every time we get in this ring, we are risking our lives. Do people understand that? And we don't take that lightly. And what I damn sure don't take lightly is somebody coming in to my company, dropping trout and taking a dump. That shit ain't happening anymore.
I love it. I love it. I'm so down on CM Punk. I love MJF doing that. And it's over with Punk, man. And you heard the crowd there too. It is over. I love it. I love that he did that. I love that stuff about pro wrestling, man. I like when they get a little bit real sometimes. Again, hey, it's still real to me. Every Saturday. And this weekend, we're going to be doing 2 episodes. We're going to be doing our regular Saturday. How about that for the pro wrestling fan? You're super excited right now, I know it. On Saturday, it's still real to me. We'll recap the week's big stories in pro wrestling. And we're going to do Sunday a reaction to AEW Full Gear, which is this Saturday night. So we're going to give you 2 shows this weekend. That's how we roll ZASLOW Show 2.0. Hey, you want to get in touch with me? My email, it's on my Twitter bio there, jonathanzaslow@gmail.com. Advertising, sponsorship, got a couple more guys coming our way, starting real soon. I'm super appreciative. The thing is growing here. If you want to hop on board, hey, the earlier the better, right? The better for you, the better for me. Make sure you download, subscribe, rate, like, comment. The algorithm, it needs you to do it, all right? And I love you guys for hanging with me. We'll talk to you tomorrow on ZASLOW Show 2.0. You know what that means.